Welcome to Terry's Diverse Horizons, a place where we explore faith, history, culture, and the big questions with honesty, wit, and sometimes a dose of uncomfortable truth. The most controversial woman in early Islam? 7th century Arabia. Sand, swords, scripture, and one young woman who would shape Islamic history more than most men of her time. Her name? Aisha. Loved by millions, questioned by critics, central to power, politics, and theology. This is her story. At 1, the daughter of power. Aisha was the daughter of Abu Bakr, close companion to the Prophet, and later the first caliph of Islam. She wasn't born into obscurity, she was born into influence. And in tribal Arabia, alliances weren't just friendships, they were survival strategies. At 2, the marriage that sparks debate. According to major Sunni sources like Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, Aisha was betrothed at 6 and the marriage consummated at 9. That sentence alone has fueled centuries of debate. Supporters say, different time, different norms. Critics say, age is age. The historical record? Complex. The emotions? Still very modern. At 3, Mother of the Believers. After marriage, Aisha gained the title Mother of the Believers. Not just symbolic, political. In early Islam, that meant influence, access, and religious authority. And she used it. At 4, the scholar. Aisha narrated over 2,000 hadith. She corrected male companions. She issued legal opinions. She was consulted on theology. In a patriarchal society, she became a scholarly authority. That's not minor, that's monumental. At 5, the scandal. At one point, she was accused of adultery after returning late from a caravan journey. Rumors spread. In tribal societies, reputation was everything. Islamic tradition says Quranic verses later declared her innocent. The storm passed, but not quietly. At 6, politics enters the chat. After the Prophet's death, the Muslim world fractured, and Aisha didn't stay silent. She openly opposed Ali ibn Abi Talib, the 4th caliph. This wasn't gossip, this was civil war. At 7, the Battle of the Camel. In 656 CE, Aisha led forces in what became known as the Battle of the Camel. She directed from atop a camel in a howdah. Yes, a woman leading troops in the 7th century. Ali's forces won. She was escorted back respectfully, but history never forgot. At 8, Sunni versus Shia perspectives. Here's where things get theological. Sunni Muslims revere Aisha as scholar, teacher, mother of the believers. Shia Muslims are often critical, especially due to her opposition to Ali. Same history, different lenses. At 9, the age debate, modern firestorm. Today, discussions about Aisha often focus on her reported age. Was she 9? Was she older? Were the sources misunderstood? Some Muslim scholars argue alternative chronologies. Others defend the traditional narration. Modern ethics clash with ancient context. That tension isn't going away. At 10, the legacy. Strip away the controversy and what remains. A woman who influenced law, shaped theology, entered politics, survived scandal, became one of the most quoted voices in Islam. Whether admired or criticized, she mattered. And history only remembers those who mattered. History isn't neat. It's complicated. It's uncomfortable. It forces us to wrestle with time, culture, and morality. Aisha remains one of the most influential and debated women in religious history. And whether you see her as scholar, politician, victim of rumor, or symbol of controversy, she changed history. If you want more deep dives into history's most debated figures, this is the place. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay safe, and always stay humble.